Whether you loved or hated the 44th President of the United States, Barack Obama, it was undeniable that the majority of the U.S. and the world loved his right hand, his main support system, his ride or die, his and our First Lady, Michelle Obama, a woman poised of class and one that showed just how important her role was as the First Lady as it was important as being the President himself. Born Michelle LaVaughn Robinson from Southside Chicago, who would learn how to read at the tender age of 4 while being homeschooled alongside her older brother Craig. She would go on to skip the second grade and attend the first magnet high school for gifted children in Chicago. There, she would graduate as a class salutatorian and attend Princeton, where she would graduate cum laude before moving on to Harvard Law School. Her parents stressed the importance of education and pushed it upon her and her sibling. Once she graduated from Harvard, she was working for a firm in Chicago where she would meet the man that she would come to marry and later become the 44th president. Michelle was reluctant to date him at first, but then she decided to give it a chance and found love. And after 2 years of dating, well, you know the rest. According to an article posted on the site biography.com, their first kiss was outside of Chicago's shopping center, where a plaque was later installed 2 decades later. Education and childhood obesity were some of the main agendas for the First Lady during their time in the White House, and something that she continues to fight for even now. With education being one of her main focal points nowadays, this is due to the pressures that her parents decided to place upon her and her brother while they was growing up. Not only does she know the importance of a good education, she was a walking example for many to follow. Though she was a great First Lady, one that would be memorable and go down in history as one of the first African American First Ladies. According to an article in the New York Times, she was reluctant to assume this role. This was a fact that she did not try to hide, nor did she shy away from this, knowing that being married to the POTUS, this was the role that she would automatically assume. So she did what those before her have done, and I'm sure those after her will also do, and that is embrace that role and support her husband and her family, while putting aside her own dreams to ensure that her husband had a successful presidency, one that was not filled with scandals and rumors. Michelle is and always will be remembered as one of the best to obtain the first role, have obtained the role as the First Lady, and to perform with such class and grace, and to have no scandals against her or her family is an accomplishment that many presidents before and after them will and may not have achieved. Michelle Obama is an example of a great and powerful woman whose words have reached and touched many across the world and across this nation. She is and forever will be my First Lady.